clothing, so you might as well video it while I'm in something decent. Now, I am I know what, for those who aren't aware, I am a blind man, and for those who don't know what that means, translated, it means I can sell you blinds. Venetian, roller or Roman, and the last is useful right now because it means those blinds can then translate all the bullshit that George Pell is saying in Latin, which is good. I have the disadvantage of being unable to listen to basic conversations with people without always seeing things in a different way. And I'll give you for instance, I was watching some old 70s television, and there was an argument between a married couple on that show where the wife yelled at her husband that she knew what he was like because if he couldn't get the milk from the cow, he'd go to the dairy. And apparently I'm meant to be appalled by that, but my only thought was that he'd be better off getting it from the dairy because that way he's supporting the industry. To say nothing of that it seems a very odd metaphor, but these types of things happen all the time as far as conversations are concerned. I apparently, for example, I'm strange for choosing this as my one and only career, but there's reasons for that. I'm married with 2 children, and I know this doesn't make much money, but I've got no issues with that. Look, I'm perfectly happy with my life, and at the end of the day, it comes down to this. Okay, so the situation as it stands is I'm married to a very intelligent and capable woman who just happens to have massive tits, and she wants those reduced, and I've promised I'll pay for the reduction. I've said I'll work my ass off doing comedy night after night, week after week, and every cent that I earn will go towards that reduction. And after doing comedy for 5 years, I've so far made $15.20, and so I'm doing exactly what I promised. It's just not going very fast. I figure it's best of both worlds. She doesn't quite see it that way, but hey, I off on a technicality. There's lots of weird things I find, and again, it gets me into trouble. For example, recently I discovered a list of people that my wife works with, and one of the people has a very unfortunate surname, and apparently you're not meant to draw their attention to it, but their surname is McCumstick, and they apparently don't find this at all funny. But when I also discovered that one of their customers had the surname of Huge Staff, I had to start asking questions about where she works. But apparently it's not a porn set. Either way, they've clearly caught up with me, so I should go away and answer this. And thank you very much.